And at the start, I can double tap onto the screen, get the likes going, to get the algorithms already liking what we're doing. Ooh, we have 201 subscribers. Got dropped down to the B3 league. We lost a space. We lost a notch. What's up, Adrian Pearson? It's kind of cool. I haven't seen that before. Welcome in, Big Mike. Here, I'm going to switch the screen. This is the screen I pull up. We're doing a behind the scenes on UTUBE right now. So you guys can go watch that really quick if you want. It's just the storm is what we have going on this other app right now. But I'm doing a behind the scenes currently really quick, so you can see what it looks like, what screen I use when I'm live streaming. Right, Mike? Lots more rain. And then I'm going to take you guys in the garage and show you all my shells that are for sale. You can request that I get out certain shells, and I'll show you exactly what we have available. Same at your house? Yeah, I bet. It's over 12 inches here for sure. But you can go on the other app, YTUBE, if you can figure it out. And you can watch behind the scenes right now and see the screen that I use when I live stream, so you guys can understand when I'm walking out in the sun. That's what I'm looking at. Thanks, Ryan. Ridley Routes, thank you very much for joining my team. And for those of you that are already on the app watching the behind the scenes, what do you think? So we got a behind the scenes going on of the storm. But we're going to take this TikTok live stream, we're going to move it into the garage and check out some of the shells that are for sale. I just wanted to show you guys over on the other app how we actually do it. How I actually live stream, what it looks like when I'm talking to you guys. And, so if you want to see the behind the scenes, go to the Y to the Tube app. And you can click the live tab at any point. It'll automatically upload this live stream when it's done, so you can watch how we did the behind the scenes on TikTok. Marco Island, Florida. And then for those of you on the other app, this is the other screen I pull up. So we've had currently 264 views, 2 gifters, 3 diamonds, 0 new followers. We've been going live for 3 minutes. So that kind of shows you what I'm looking at. This is what you guys all see typically. But I can't keep up with those comments when it's just a few down there. So I have to pull up it on the whole screen, which obstructs my view as to what you guys are seeing, especially when it's sunny out. Thank you, Denny. Appreciate that. Now, this is Marco Island, Florida. And again, we're on this other app right now too. Right now, we were just showing you a little bit of the behind the scenes, what it looks like when I'm live streaming on TikTok. So I was just showing that really quick, and we'll go in the garage and check out the shells that are for sale. Yes, Cindy. Just a tropical system for now. Hello, Miami. You guys definitely have gotten a little bit too over there. But these are the 2 screens that I switch between, checking my stats and then reading what everybody's saying. All right, we just got done showing that. If you want to catch the replay on the other app, Y to the Tube, you can check that out later. But let's go check out some of the shells. I know a lot of you have been looking forward to seeing what we have available. Yeah. Hey, Renata. All right. And And hello to everybody on the other app over there. And look at the delay. There's the delay. Now, you saw some behind the scenes. Welcome in, Fort Myers. All right. This is what we're working with over here. Any specific shells you want to take a look at and see a little bit closer what we have, just let me know. This was the most recent video on that we just posted of the double rainbow. All right. Here from Fort Myers too? Nice. Well, that's good. It's pushing it out to the local community. We're down in Marco Island right now. We're going to try to go out later on and do another beach walk, but it's all weather permitting at this point. What's up, Matt? All right, so we'll just give you an idea of what we have here. We'll go from there. This one here is just to put away stuff that already can be put away. Shells that we have available, small, medium, and large. Shells that we have available, small, medium, and large. You have a turkey wing right here. It's a nice day in New York. Hey, I saw some people live streaming in Florida today and it was beautiful and sunny, but not the case down here. Hasn't been for a while. You got a brittle sea star and what I call a starfish. I'm old school. It's always going to be a starfish to me. And the whole theory that it's not a fish, and there's other things that are called stuff like that that aren't either, and we know that. So, at any rate. And then I got a couple of brittle sea stars in here too. I have another starfish available too. It's just sitting out in my planner. All right, and those are the turkey wings right there. Again, as we get through these, if there's any shells you want to see specifically, we can give you a better look. Our top snails. And the gaudy nauticas. You'll see some of these containers have little bags of shells in them. Those are the prime version of those shells. They're more expensive. We have a whole bunch of similes up here. Purple and pink similes. Some people call them white similes, but... And then some of the better, like Paul Newman shark's eyes, or the larger shark's eyes. And then just the regular shark's eyes. Those are a type of moon snail. One of my favorite containers. We'll actually just show you in here. These are all my rose petal or rose murexes that are for sale. Absolutely gorgeous shells. These are one of my favorites. And we found 12 total in 9 years, so it's a fairly rare shell. Those have all been dipped in acid too, so it really brings out the colors on them. Looks great. We got slippers here. Just Atlantic slippers there, and then spiny slippers. We have all of our talons. These are the white form of the rose petal talon. And all of our roses. We have a lot more to polish still, but these are what's available for purchase currently. And then these are all the hinged rose petal talons or candy stick talons that I have available. Quite a few beautiful hinged. And we found some cool ones that are that almost have like a iridescence to them that will be added to the collection too. Yeah, they're one of my favorites, especially the hinged. Hinged are so cool, I think. All right, and then these are my barnacled colorful calico scallops. So all these barnacles on them for people that like them that way. I like them on these colorful calico scallops because they typically try to match the scallop, so you'll get some really cool barnacles. What are the white shells that are spiny on the outside? Spiny jewel box? These? Kind of like a rose murex, white and spiny. Cabrit's murex? A Cabrit's? Here's all of our bracelets down here that Lisa makes for us. Yes. Oh, the spiny jewel box? Yeah, those are cool. I have even some hinged ones that are really sweet. If I could just open it. There. So those are pretty cool. This one in particular is awesome. That's a prime. It's my last prime. I just sold one of those. And it's pretty good size too. And then these are just all the loose ones. These also are prime. So these have bigger, better spikes, and a lot of times more colorful purple on the underside too. But I mean, these are the best ones I've ever found are in this bag. And in the same family, the corrugated jewel box, one of my favorite shells. Those big spines are awesome. Still getting rain, yes. We're up on the other app, YouTube, right now. Of the storm out of the back lanai, if you want to pull that up and check it out. Check out the live stream later. Click the live tab at the beginning. I showed a behind the scenes of how it looks on TikTok when I'm live streaming. So check that out. If you wonder what my view looks like when I'm talking to you guys. I have my shells soaking in the bleach mixture. Nice. We have lots of bleach around here. Those boxes over there are all FFCs, Florida Fighting Conchs, on the right. We have quite a few of those too. All right. So these were the barnacled, colorful calico scallops. These are all sunray. Some are barnacled, but most aren't. These are sunray colorful calico scallops. What I have noticed with these is over time, that orange fades. So they're much more vivid, a lot of them, in the beginning of your ownership of them. But these are actually fairly rare. They're definitely more sought after than any of these other colorful calico scallops that you see, with the exception of the orange. You can see for comparison's sake how many of the sunray I have found versus the orange And I just love the orange. I think they're awesome. So when you order stuff like this too, you can be specific. I want one that's more orange, more white, a nice mix of both, a barnacle on it, small, large, whatever. Just be specific when you order. And then these are just all regular, all different regular ones. Those are all that we have left in the larger lightning whelks. Most of those are chocolate. I sold all the big ones. And then they're separated by size and color. So we do have some chocolates in different sizes too. That whole container back there is full. I do love the orange. And all you got to do is hit the email button in the bio on TikTok or send an email to 808@mywalksinparadise.com. And tell me what you're looking for. I can send you pictures if you like of what I have available. But you can also request my Shell inventory and price list. And then, take a look at it and then let me know once you narrow it down and what you're looking for. And I'll pick you out the stuff that I have too. I have your one Shell bottle. Sheila reached out, the other one that wanted to purchase the other broken sand and shell bottle the other day, but she requested the list too, so that list is pretty big. So she's probably going over that right now. But I don't have any of the sand and shell bottles available currently. These are my nutmegs. Again, I have prime nutmegs up here in that little bag. But there's some really good nutmegs in here for sale. One thing I will say about the shells that I sell is I would say maybe 10% of the shells that I find are what you see here that's available for sale. I'm very picky with the ones I sell, unless I'm selling them specifically as broken or for the broken sand and shell bottles. All the ones that I send out, you might occasionally have one that has a hole or something, an imperfection in it, but it's such a cool shell anyways, I still deem it worthy. But the majority of the shells are, in pretty pristine condition. So most shells don't make the cut to be sold because I don't want somebody to get something and then be disappointed. So we only sell good stuff. Tomorrow about my shell bottle and maybe some other stuff too. Yeah, you might as well. I mean, if you're going to do it, it's only $10 for the shipping. So if there's other things you want to add, we can do it. So as we're going through here too, if there's anything you want to see, April, I will be happy to and get them out and show you a little bit more specific. But so there's some of our prime banded tulips along with the regular. And then same here, prime kings and regular kings. As you can tell, we do have a ton for sale. How long is the rain supposed to last? I'm hoping by Sunday I can get back. I was going to go to Fort DeSoto. I don't know if I'll be able to do that maybe by Sunday, but we definitely are still getting dumped on. Right as you said that. Bracelets? Oh, and bracelets. What do you want? You want a My Walks in Paradise, or do you want a mod? Well, I'll get you a mod squad, April. I get you a mod squad. We have My Walks in Paradise, Bob Squad, and then Love, Faith, and Hope she makes. See where the Bob Squad ones are. That one's Faith. Is that typical for this time of year? Well, I mean, this is what happens during the rainy season. Some of these tropical systems can move in and dump a ton of rain. But this is probably more rain than I got last year on the island. So, in just a few days. But, I mean, for Southwest Florida, yes, it is. It is pretty. And My Walks in Paradise. Do you have a preference on color for your bracelet? Mine's blue, but this one's red. have this one too. It's green. Kind of like that. Something bright. Jeez, I'm gonna have to have Lisa make us some more of the My Walks in Paradise ones too. We're running low. I kind of like this one. Now I wish I lived closer. Well, if you ever come back again, there's a cool Bob Squad one too. If you ever come back, I can always send you something. It's another Bob Squad bracelet. So it's looking like red or green, April. So you pick between those. All right, and let's see. So again, these are the Kings, King Crown Conch. One of my favorite shells. Green. Okay. The Kings are one of my favorites, top 4, for sure. And then the ones in the bag are primes, smaller and larger primes. And then all of our olives, which we have micro, small, medium, large, and jumbo. In those areas right there. One of my favorite containers, those are all true tulips in here. And true tulips are very valuable. I've been very fortunate to find quite a few. We have small, medium, and large, and reds, which are rare. They're so cool. Definitely one of my favorites. Right up there with the Kings and the Rose Murex. Here's the more rare red ones. And a couple have a really cool pattern. Those shells are very valuable. I also love the minis, little small ones. I just sold a few of these this week. And then all the big ones are down in there. Again, those are true tulips. Those are more rare in Southwest Florida. The banded tulip, which is right here, are much more common. Don't forget we're over on YouTube right now as well with Storm out of the Lanai. If you want to put that on your TV, it helps give me watch hours too. So every little bit helps. Here are my lace murex, including my prime laces up top there. We have small and large primes. That is another very valuable shell. Those are highly sought after shells, and those are all in great condition. A lot of them have pink tips too from what they were eating after the hurricane. So some of them have really beautiful pink. You like them all. What are the rarest shells you found? The Genonia is the rarest. The Genonia is the rarest, or most rare. I have one that I found myself last summer on the island, and then the next one that I found last February was already purchased before I found it, and the next one I find is already spoken for as well. But this is kind of what they look like. These are just broken pieces of a Genonia, if you know what they are. Even these pieces are valuable for people that make jewelry. So I found two in about 8 months. And the first one I found that I have in my hutch, which I can show you really quick, is damaged, but it's special. It's the first one I found. It kind of looks like a manatee, so I named it June or Junity, and I found it in June. That's the live stream that's up right now on the Y2 app. If you want to see what the rain is doing currently. And that's it right there. It's pitted and it's got a little bit of a wing in there, and it reminds me of the flipper on the manatee. So I like that one. It does look good over there, doesn't it? Just giving you a fast tour of this since we came in here. I'm gonna replay this live stream on Rumble and YouTube, so people can see what we have available for sale too. These are not for sale. This is my personal collection, but I will say, if I find replacements that are better than what's already in here, then I do pull those out and then put them in the inventory for sale. So sometimes shells do make it out of here and up for sale. What's with the shell with the hat? That's Thomas. You didn't know Thomas? Look at that. Look at those red tulips. Wow. So good. That's Thomas. That was given to me by Judy's son out there at the Island Market on Sanibel. Thomas. And they asked me to take him on some adventures and take some pictures with them. So I did. I'm going to find a set of angel wings and a lion's paw. Yeah, I haven't been over yet to where I can get lion's paws. I do have a beach that I will be visiting at some point to look for them. I have yet to find one. I've yet to find a Scotch bonnet either. One of my moderators, Ruthie, sent me that one. The juvenile right there. That is from the Sanibel innkeeper at the lighthouse there. And that was the what they were able to salvage out of all Hurricane Ian damage. So Tony Rinaldi painted those bricks. Pretty cool brick. It's also a turtle egg right there in the middle. And that lower right-hand side crab, that is Crab X. That is a new species yet to be named. Upper left-hand corner in the magnetic shell display case is, if you can believe it, horse conch. Baby horse conch. Purple with white lip FFC back there. Some mermaid purses. I have found some angel wings. Every time I find them, people buy them instantly from me. And I did find a pair of hinged, which were awesome. Look at this rose, too. And one of my best finds right there, a jingle with the back attached. You don't find those very often. I found the prettiest sea urchins on North Captiva. Oh, I bet. Some people have found some seahorses after the hurricane, too, over there. Bob, how does the crab that looks like turned over? Which one? How does the crab? Which crab are you thinking about, Renata? Spider crab? So this one is a leopard crab, or the calico. It's a box crab. That is crab X. That is a blue crab. And that is a little blue crab, I think. This one is a horseshoe crab. This is probably what you're talking about, right? Which is related to a spider. Normally, I can actually show you. I'll show you outside. I have ones with the legs still. I mean, it's still a molt, but I'll show you that outside. Say hello to Hercules. Hello, Hercules. Hello, hello. He's like, I want to go out in the garage with you and help with your live stream. Again, we're up on this app too that you can watch right on your TV. This one right here. That's what's going on outside if you want to, just listen to the ASMR and enjoy the storm. I'd love to see the alphabet comb that says love on it. I can't find it on that one. I'm thinking I sold it. Judy Ann might own that one. Is Judy Ann in here? Judy Ann might have purchased that one. You're on there as well, Renata? Thank you. You're welcome, Rosanna. That is my personal stash. But this one says Crazed Pass. And probably something else too, if you really started looking at this one long enough, because there's letters down here to SWAX. This was one of the best ones for sure. I mean, even over here, it you used to be able to see it better, but it was ISIRIS. And my son thought it said Twitter War or T-War. And even on the bottom here, you see all those letters right there? So, hence why they call it an alphabet comb. They can spell letters and words even. Stuff makes sense now. What's up, Jose? Xerxes hiding. Xerxes is probably sleeping in my office. Yeah, he's sleeping in my office. Stay, puppy butts. All right. Not letters. My brother owns a healing shop. What? I don't understand. Well, it's called an alphabet comb. And I'm a professional sheller, so. At any rate. All right, let's go. Let's see what else we have so I can post this replay later so everybody can see what we have. These are the juvenile FFCs right there. And the even smaller ones, like little babies right here. And these are all purple with white lip. Thank you. They're $40 for perfect condition ones. I have some that have slight blemishes that are much cheaper, like these ones. But they range between $25 and $40. I'll show you one. So these are the rare ones. These are purple with white lip. These are the ones that are $40. How are you managing with all this rain? I'm getting ready to go for a beach walk tonight is what I'm getting ready to do. But I'm managing pretty well. It's not too bad. It's just a lot of rain. What's up, SK? So these are the rare Florida Fighting Conch purple with white lip. Thank you, Mary Jane. I love Mary Jane too. Yes, these all came from the beach. These have all been found live on TikTok. Here's another one that we have for sale. So again, purple with white lips. So if you find these on the beach, these are rare. These are $40 treasure. And all my shells were found in the 10,000 Islands, unless they're noted differently. I have a few older bags of shells from Sanibel Island and Fort Myers Beach, but none of those are in the current inventory for sale. So everything's from the 10,000 Islands, mostly Marco Island. So again, rare. Purple with white lip Florida Fighting conch. And then also these are a little bit rare, not as rare as those, but these are just called purple lipped because they don't have the white. So these are $10 to $20 based on condition. This one's kind of cool too because it's not fully grown. It doesn't have the typical adult lip there, so that's kind of a cool one with the purple. What is that on top that's red? Looks pretty. I'm moving to Fort Myers. Oh, that's the ones we just went through. Those were all the true tulips, and the ones on the top are the rare red true tulips. I do sell a lot. We sold quite a few shells, and when we got back from our Orlando trip, I've shipped out 8 different orders, and they were all pretty big. The more you purchase, the more you save too, starting at $150. You'll get 10% off. All right, let's go on to some of these other ones. What are you thinking trying to make money? Good Lord. How many people out there work for free? I don't understand. I don't understand that. I hope all those people tell their bosses they don't want to be paid anymore. Look at all those beautiful alphabet cones. Yeah, and like I was saying too, maybe only 10% of the shells I find make it to this point where they're cleaned up and I'm going to sell them to you. I'm pretty picky with what I sell. I don't want people to be disappointed when they get their shells. So we only save the ones that I deem are worthy. So these are chocolate alphabet cones. I haven't really inspected these for letters. This one on top is awesome. Really nice one. And then these are just the regular. Not chocolate. Right? It's just surprising to even see people that give the fishermen a hard time when they're on their fishing live streams. It's like they gotta feed their family. All right, and then these are all the cool Florida cones that I have. The ones in the bag are the prime. You look at a couple of these. Look how awesome those are. So my prime are, some of my primes are museum quality or close. Some of the shells we might sell for a little bit more when they're like some of the kings I've sold are for $20. The normal prime for a king is $10. But so those are Florida cones, really awesome little Florida cones. Sup, don't care. If the rain ever stops, I'm going to sneak back out tonight. I think this is a fossil. Pretty sure that's a little fossilized cone. So I have some pretty cool ones in there for sale too. All of these are for sale. You can reach out to me via email. Click the email button in the bio here on TikTok or send an email to 808@mywalksinparadise.com. You can also request my Shell inventory and price list to see how much of all these I have and what it's going to cost you to get some of them. So, and I do offer bulk pricing as well. So the more you buy, you get a better discount. So, all right, we went through the first half of the shells we have for sale on this table anyways. Let's go to the other side. We can actually just start here with this. So those are the purplish tagalus or tagaloo. I even have a hinged one in there. These are very brittle, hard to find them in this condition. So these are rare treasures down here too. As you can tell, the stuff that's more rare is what I have less of. So bunch of horse mussels. I love these. They have really, a lot of them, a real nice purple iridescence to them. We have different different drills, different oysters, different cantharus, which are some of these. These are all frond oysters. Little hinged ones too. Pieces of amoeba. We like pieces of shells too. I saw pieces of lots of different things. Especially the crabs. I like selling those. I like the shell pieces. Here's our augers. And different serifs. And our crossbarred Venus. Some people call them lightning Venus, but crossbarred Venus. And up top we have the only little hinged one I've ever found. I'm actually surprised that's not in my hutch. But that's available for sale for now until I change my mind. And a bunch of cat paws. We have a bunch more that I need to add to the inventory too. So we have a lot of cat's paws. We have sold a couple hundred of these recently. And this is a great one because these are all the horse conch here. It's so crazy to me, the different shells and different parts. Well, and down here we have such a vast variety. I think we have probably the best variety of shells too. You know, we have some of the most valuable ones, but the best variety. These are my horse conch, the Florida State shell. We just sold a bunch of these to send up to Florida State University, the Florida State shell appropriately. Those are the larger ones that I have, and how some places don't have shells. Oh, yeah. That is crazy. So there's some of the bigger horsies that we have. These are over 1 inch. These are a real treasure, finding any of these. The ones that are under 1 inch are $4. Then they go from $5 and up, depending on size. This grows into the largest conch shell, weighing in at 38 inches, or ringing in at 38 inches. These are the ones that are under 1 inch. It's crazy that they grow 38 times bigger than this. Sounds like the rain is stopping though. So maybe I will be able to get out later, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I know they are tiny. The one I have in those magnetic shell cases are so cool. Those are really small. All right, and then here's my coral. This is medium and small coral. The bag has the small. So that's all the coral. We do have some to add to the inventory, but it's most of the coral we have for sale. Along with some of these. And then the large coral. We have some big pieces of coral in here. I like this one too. It's got the bottom of a corrugated jewel box attached, which you don't get to see those very often. Coral is awesome. I do love coral. Whoops. And then over here are our cockles. We have the giant cockle or the Atlantic cockle, and the prickly cockle right above it, and the yellow prickly cockle in there as well. That one has a funny face, the coral. Some of them are really cool looking. They definitely have also, some of them look like letters, so I like to keep different ones that spell out letters. And I can use them in pictures and stuff. Over here are the apple murex that I have. There's so many of these for sale. And then these are our Godzilla apples that are in here, the larger apples. I'll grab you a really big one. Look at that compared to these. It's okay, Renata. How many languages do you speak? 4? It's okay if you're third best or you're fourth best. You misspell. We misspell all the time, and we don't have an excuse. But so some of these jumbos, they're obviously more money, but they're so cool. They have nice little tail. When you find the apples that have the tail that turns up like that, that's what you're looking for. And then here are our chestnut turbans. Again, we don't find them in the best condition in this part of Florida, so those I have deemed worthy to be sold. They might have a few blemishes on those. And then we do have a couple primes too that are in great, especially that brown and white one. Look at it. So great. And then last but definitely not least, my favorites, the albino shells. You got the albino lightning whelk. It's amazing how the sand will still come out of these a million times over. You got 2 lightning whelks albinos, an albino FFC juvenile, and an albino lace murex. So the albinos are worth the most out of when you find an albino shell. I've yet to find an albino rose murex, but I would love to find one of those, the white version of these. So those are really cool. So these are all for sale. Again, if you're interested, you can send me an email if there's anything you see in the videos or these live streams that you want to purchase. Just click the email button in the bio here on TikTok. And or just send it to 808 at mywalksinparadise.com. You can also request my shell inventory and price list to see everything we have currently available. There is about 2,000 shells that are still going to be polished and cleaned well, polished. We've got them all clean now. That'll be added to the inventory, but we have about 7,000 shells for sale right now. Can I see how large the lightning whelks are in my hand? Yeah, we sold the bigger ones. We sold all the bigger ones, but this is the biggest one I have left, this big chocolate. And on the shell inventory and price list, it'll show the lengths of these that I have and the price for each one. So that should be on your shell inventory list, Renee. You should be able to see these. I think that one's like 6 inches. This one's like 5. But don't quote me on that. And then this one. Still much bigger than these back here. And then this one. So 3 chocolates and 1 regular in the larger size. Let's put this up here. These are cool too, right here. These are all my pear whelks. You're welcome, Renee. Oh yeah, those chocolate ones really are cool. Same with these prime pears. With that chocolatey color to them. So awesome. These are some of my favorites. I don't know why one of these isn't in my hutch. But these are the rest. We have small, medium, large. So a lot of times I don't charge a different price for the sizes. So and some of them I do, but so just let me know what size you prefer when you order. I'll try to accommodate you if I have them. Again, pieces of the Genonia. In case anybody wants to, these are for sale if you want to make jewelry out of them. A few of the pieces are pitted a little bit. The one is in really good condition, and I price them in the list accordingly. We're more specific on things like that. And then these are all my hinged Sunray Venuses. These are really great shells. I have different sizes of these too. I have pretty small ones in there that are hinged. And also be specific when ordering. Let me know if you prefer them open or closed too. Let's see here. Stand up for a little bit. We have some oysters in here. It's pretty cool ones. This one's huge. And hinged coquinas and unhinged coquinas. So you got unhinged right here. I love the coquinas. And then our hinged, different coquinas. Bubble shell. Mossy arcs. Which, I better look down there. And the skate eggs or the mermaid purses that we have for sale. There's 2 in there. They hold either a skate, like a ray, or a shark embryo. No, you can't take those. So those are empty, just FYI. Somebody gets upset. And then calico clams. These are all in excellent condition. Definitely one of my favorite clams. I remember what's in here. Looks like disc Dicinias. Some are hinged. Oh, Renata. Are you still in here, Renata? Jingles, different colors. We have orange, black, clear, silver, and brown. I'd like to get more organized, but as you can tell, I like to repurpose stuff, so I'm kind of cheap. But it'd be nicer if I could have some more shelves over here, put everything on. But maybe someday. This is better than the last house as of now. So. Those are the yellow jingles and brown that are in that one. The orange back there. And the orange juice container. But Renata, where are you at, Renata? Because here are the horseshoe crab molts. You can see what they look like underneath, the ones that are related to the spiders. Hello, Nani. I have a rolling shelf you can have, but it might not fit that room. That'd be awesome. Yeah, that's... My challenge is, space. For sure. Look. We've got it. This is our storage unit / garage. What's up, Nani? Hey, Denny. You made it down yesterday and just waiting on the dribble to pass by? Well, at least you didn't come sooner than this. You're on the tail end of this system. It's definitely a lot. Well, there's always the Marco Island movie theater. Where did Renata go? Renata, you're going to miss this. You're going to have to watch the replay, Renata. That's what they look like on the underside. Again, these are just molts. When they grow, they molt just like a spider. And so a lot of times people think they're the big stinky ones on the beach, and they're really not. There's nothing in them. And I have different sizes. Here on Sanibel? Nice. This is Marco Island. We do have some shells from Sanibel in the arsenal over here. But that's the underside of a horseshoe crab molt. And as you can see, these are all ready to ship, courtesy of Miss Sweet Peanut with her tie-dyed towels in here to protect them. We have different types of clams and things down in here. Not as exciting. Most people don't care as much about those. We have a huge bag of buttercup lucines or buttercup lucinas, all incredible condition. Again, maybe 10% of the shells I find make it to be to the store, to the portion where I'll sell them to you. Most of them I'm too picky, so I won't sell them. Some people like to buy the broken shells or the broken sand and shell bottles. Some stuff makes it into those, but so. But those are great. Those are definitely one of the cooler ones. What's up, Hi? Am I going through withdrawals? No, I'm not, actually. I have so much stuff that I always put off for the live stream that I have plenty of stuff to do. And my family just, my wife and kids just surprised me with my Father's Day and birthday present. And they went in, my kids went in on a pretty big present for me. So I've been enjoying that since last night. If you've answered this already, but how's Marco and Naples flood-wise? Well, it is flooding in some areas here on the island, too. Some of these neighborhoods there's quite a bit of water. I don't know about Naples, but I would imagine a lot of the same. Certain areas are going to have roads that are flooded, and other areas would be pretty good. Nice to meet a neighbor. You have a ton of shells. Where are you at again, Jesse? Sorry. You found a lion's paw? Here you found one? Or on the East Coast? Oh, you're on Sanibel. Yeah, you guys get lucky over there sometimes. You get lucky with some of that stuff. Sorry. Took me a second. But my one moderator, Miss Sweet Peanut, I have 2 seashell experts, and she's pretty good at finding those. The only one I have is a shell ornament she made. So these are all my figs or paper figs, as I call them, or an Atlantic fig. Different sizes. What's my Father's Day gift? Yeah, see, there's Ruthie. We were just talking about her with her lion's paws. We Jeff great shells and let the visitors find them. Yeah. We have out here on the island called Marco Island Shell Ferry. Oh, thank you so much, Linda. Look at that. You're gifting subscriptions in here on this live. How nice is that? The subscriptions are the lifeblood here, and we did unlock our goal of 200, so we're going to take a trip to Fort DeSoto. Once we hit 350, Anna Maria Island. So Nanny number 6, you received a gift subscription. So did you, Jesse. So it was good that you were commenting out there on Sanibel, and you as well, Denny. Yep, you guys received them from Linda, our subscription fairy. Thank you so much, Linda. Hey, Tamara. But now it's time to sleep. All right, see you, Nanny. So congratulations, you guys are entered into our giveaways going forward until you win. So you'll be on our Wheel of Paradise. You have those Bob Squad badges now, and you get custom emotes. So when you click the comment button or you go to comment, click the star and check out some of our custom emotes that you get to use. Yeah, you received a gift subscription, Jesse. 1 month subscription. That's so it comes with that Bob Squad badge, but you do get entered into all of our giveaways, and it's like an unlimited raffle ticket with just 1 month. But we love it if people, when people pay it forward or when people renew their subscriptions. So, travel time. Where are you going? All right. What else did I miss down here? Oh, we have other Sunray Venus down here. Just individuals. Oh, yes, for me. Yes. I wanted to try to go Sunday, but it's risky still. Look at all these beautiful bay scallops down here. God, I love the bay scallops. Sorry, my connection keeps buffering. I hope it's not me. Thank you again, Linda. A bunch of bay scallops and some arcs down there. What did you say, Ruthie? Kings? You want to see the kings? Let's get out the good kings for Ruthie. My connection is good? Thank you. Well, Linda is much further north. All right, let's get these down, Ruthie. All right, so we went through pretty much everything. I didn't show you my shark's teeth. That'd be the only thing. There's shark's teeth in here. You guys know what shark's teeth look like. I don't really have to get them out. We have some shark tooth fragments in there too. I might put some of those in some of our upcoming sand and shell bottles. Got a couple netted olives here too, I'm pretty sure. Happy some areas in Florida are finally getting ready. Yeah, we needed it. Even, I mean, you don't need this much. You don't necessarily need this much this soon, but we'll still take it, right? Because it was a drought for a lot of people. And this island in particular, we barely got any rain last year. I like the new house, David. Hey, Joan, good to see you. We were, you'll have to click the live button on YouTube later and check out our live stream earlier. We did a behind the scenes here of how we do it on TikTok. So check it out. But get a little bit of flooding. Missed the last half of the comment. It's supposed to rain in northern Indiana. I basically just said that the rain is probably not affecting you where you live. That you were further north, much further north. But it's possible. Wish I could share with you the flooding here. Well, we do have a Bob Squad chat group. If you follow us over on an app that rhymes with Tapper, starts with a C. You can find that in my link tree here in the bio on TikTok. Once you follow me over there, join the chat group, Bob Squad chat group. You can share pictures and screenshots and stuff in there. But yeah, look at all the flooding. So it's waterlogged for sure out here. Mommy flooding has gone down. Yeah, what they do here on the island is they come around with trucks and they actually start sucking up the water. They don't mess around. All right, Ruthie, sorry. I got distracted. Let's get you out of King, Ruthie. Again, if you want to purchase any shells, click the email button in the bio here on TikTok or send a message to 808@mywalksinparadise.com. You can also request my shell inventory and price list to see what this is going to set you back. Okay, wait, the chat group where? Sorry. Somebody in here, can you answer Jesse for me? It's close. Yes, there's an R at the end. Oh, perfect. April got you. Thanks, April. So many kings. So many kings. But we're going to get you out the good ones, Ruthie. We have barnacled ones as well. Oh, these are barnacled, it looks like. Yeah, we have barnacled kings. It's all good. They just don't, TikTok doesn't love it when I say it, but I don't really care on these live streams because we don't have that many people in here anyways. It's probably because we were showing the other live stream on the TV. So those are barnacled ones. So those are barnacled ones. These are what I consider blonde. What's up, Sandy? Clapper, My Walks in Paradise. Sharing and updates for Bob. Yeah, and I'll let you know when I'm going to go live, where, what platform on that app, in that chat group. So hopefully I can get out tonight and do a beach walk if the rain stops here. I'll check these out. Hi, are you still in here? Look at the teeth on that one. But some of those we dipped in acid the other day. They're going to make it into this prime bag for sure. Some great ones. I sent Rennie pictures you posted. She's so excited. Etsy bugs. The no-see-ums. Depends on where you go. Where are you planning on going, Denny? It depends. It's always a good idea to have protection, especially at dawn and dusk. But the mosquitoes will be out too big time with all this rain we've gotten. I love the crowns on there, and it's cool, right? South Beach. It's not as bad down there. The no-see-ums aren't as bad down there. I was just down there the other night. I didn't have any protection on. That's the best part of the island. That's one reason I do miss living over on that side. You know, in the middle of the summer, the mosquitoes get a little bad, but the bugs on that part of the island are not that bad. You're welcome, Ruthie. I'm going to replay this live stream too, so people can see what we have available for sale. But I just love the Kings. Hopefully I can get a good sunset if the clouds lift. Oh, last night it did. Right before sunset is when the rainbow came out and the sunset showed up at the beach. I know. I'm letting everybody know what we have available for sale. That is the dog in the background. You can email me. There's an email button in the bio here on TikTok. And or send it to 808@mywalksinparadise.com and request my Shell inventory and price list. These primes kings are $10. I think is what I charge for those. $9 or $10. Regular ones are $4. But I have a very extensive list you can check out if you want. Oh, hope you don't ever get those. Can you do replays of lives on TikTok or just the other places? No, I can do. I mean, I can put long, like an hour video on here on TikTok, but I like to put those on Rumble and YouTube. I lived in the estates, and the number of giant huntsmen in my house was like a horror movie. Yeah. What did you ask about earlier, Hi? There was something I was supposed to show you, and I forgot to show it to you. I have so much stuff, Ruthie. It just hurts my algorithm so bad if I put that long of a video on here. But I typically will post like several minutes of it and then tell everybody they can go over there. Father's Day gift. Oh, yeah, they got me a PlayStation 5. I don't play video games as much anymore. I loved college football, NCAA football, and they stopped making it years ago, like a decade ago. And over the next few years, I kind of stopped playing them. Plus, my son would beat me at the shooter game so bad. It's like I was so old. I still beat him at football, but I don't play it as much. And that game is finally coming out next month for my birthday. It's the first time it's being released in over a decade. So it's only on the PlayStation 5, so they got me that so I could play it when it comes out. You made 20 yesterday? That's awesome. I was noticing in here, we're almost out of My Walks in Paradise ones, and we have a few more Bob Squad ones left. I've went through quite a bit. You want to see the nutmegs too, Ruthie? But what I've been doing, Sandy, is like when people order shells and stuff, I've been including, or the prizes, I've been including those bracelets with the orders. That's awesome. Whenever GTA 6 releases, you could virtually walk Marco too. That's sweet. Well, one of the games that they got me was GTA 5. So you love some bling. Do you need more walks? Because we made mod ones. I didn't realize I needed more My Walks in Paradise ones too, because I only had 2 mod ones left. But yes, I could. Hold on, I'm going to go deal with this dog. Can you stop? That was hilarious. The reason it was so loud that the dog was barking is because the live stream on the other app was picking it up and I had the TV on. So that's hilarious. And so that was making him bark because it's on a delay. So it's barking at him. So he was barking back at it. Oh, that was pretty good. Oh, God. What were we supposed to look at, Ruthie? Nutmegs? It's so funny. So I had the TV turned up. Those are my prime nutmegs. And the regulars aren't too bad themselves. Again, all the shells I sell are in great condition. I don't sell. If there might have one little hole or something, it's because I think it's cool looking, but I would say less than 10% of the shells I find make it to be for sale. No, he didn't know he was barking at himself. Anything else you guys want to see? Oh, I didn't show you guys my sand dollars. There's just a couple random ones that are sitting out. These are my fossilized ones. These are my favorites. More names watching. Linda got herself one of these beauties. God, I love those so much. Definitely one of my favorites. And you'll see me ship sand dollars to you in these lunch meat containers or Pringles cans a lot of times. Oh wait, are these fossilized? Yeah, they are. That's more the turtle pattern down there. I'm not gonna get them all out though. We'll keep them packed in there nicely until somebody wants to buy them. Do I scuba dive? I do not scuba dive. I've snorkeled a little bit, but I don't scuba dive. These are all barnacled sand dollars in this container here. Get the shell guide. It's on Mr. Bob's list. It's true. In my Amazon storefront under Bob's favorites, so you can see. These are all the barnacled ones that we have. There's a bunch. We just keep them packed in here since they're so fragile. 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 We won't get into all these. We have bleached. We have natural. We have different barnacled ones. I think this one's an arrowhead sand dollar, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there's an arrowhead sand dollar in there. These are micros, little micro tiny sand dollars. Bunch of them in there. We have a sand dollar that one of my moderators said they wanted, and I don't remember who, and it's been sitting in here for months. It's really nice. And those all have been found on Marco. All the sand dollars, with the exception of a few of the micro ones, were found on Marco. The micro ones, the other micro ones I found were on Barefoot Beach in Naples/Bonita Springs. But we have different ones, and they're different prices. I think it's $5 for the natural, $6 for bleached, $8 for special fossilized ones or larger ones. Some of the micro ones I've actually sold for up to $20. Some of the really cool ones. Me personally, I love the ones that I can fit in a sand and shell bottle. If they're that small, that's like my favorite. But I even have blemish ones that are a couple bucks. There's a whole container of them over here. This whole thing is full of those. What's your zoning? You could open a he sells seashells. I don't know. I say that. I have said that before. He sells seashells by the seashore, literally. I've got to get down there to Shell. I've never seen shells anywhere like I've seen on your life. Exactly. That's definitely, it's going to have the most variety. And again, these are all things that are getting ready to go into the inventory. And then these 2 bags back here are stuff that all needs to be polished first. It's got a lot of the kings from yesterday. Some of those turned out so great. I was not expecting them to be that nice. All right, you guys want to see anything else? Any other shells you want to see before I end the live? Not sure the rules on shells on airplanes. The only one I would know that you'll have trouble with is the Florida State shell, the horse conch. I've been told you can't take that. I think we should send you out with Allie on your birthday again. I wouldn't mind. I'd love to go to Keewaydin, but I would not mind. Any other shells you guys want to see? And I have other stuff that's in here that I haven't went through. These are shells that I found like on Sanibel and Barefoot Beach. I have them all labeled dates and what I found at each place. This was on July 16th of last year. That's all the stuff I found. So I have tons of stuff like that too that I haven't even went through. I mean, I might sell them as lots. That's why I kind of labeled them all. But like even this one, I found a car. So that's what I found on that. Everything I found on that beach walk. And a lot of these, I replayed the live stream so you could see me finding all of these shells. Yep. All right, so I ship all my back from UPS. Last box was 58 pounds. What? Wow. Seriously? She ships her shells back just to be safe. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I have tons of sunrise. I even have some barnacled ones in here. These are all sunrise or sunray scallops. This whole entire pickle jar. Are you familiar with KP Shell Designs? No. I do not know. But you can connect us if you know of the information. I'll look into it. What's about largest FFC? Not super big. I haven't found any like bigger than what you see here, what I've shown you. Oh, I haven't shown you a lot of them. I smuggled my shells home from Marco 2 weeks ago. Look at that one, Linda. Oh, I have bigger ones over here. Sorry. Too. Those are prime blondes or regular in there. She's based in Naples, and when you see the prices for her shell art, you might be like, hey, good idea. Well, hi, it's because of people in the Bob Squad that I even started selling shells. So I love when the Bob Squad tries to help me out. So I love that. Yeah, I fit some in my suitcase with sand dollars, but sent the rest home. These are all the chocolate primes that I have. But, I mean, I have boxes. Boxes of them. Look at this one even. This is purple on the inside. That's just a regular chocolate, and I have blondes in there. So yeah, we have a lot available for sale. Whew, it's hot in here. Allie must be going on a break. She has July 9th, and then the next is 17th. Yeah, isn't that the time of year when she goes to the Keys? I have thought she said she goes to the Keys for a week. I think that's when she goes shelling down there on her own. Don't throw them. Don't throw them at people's heads. I was trying to find the live stream on this, so I could just talk to you for a second, but it's not showing me live. All right, anything else you want to see? There's, just for those people out there that probably think Bob sold his scooter, because we never see him on it. There it is. There's the scooter. You like the shirt? We're trying to rent a pontoon when we come down. Nice. Here, I'll show you. Wait, we gotta turn around this way. Hold on. That does not help. Largest shell I have. Well, it's the lightning walk that's in the, are you supposed to follow me? It's the lightning walk that's in my hutch, but these lightning walks out here are going to be the biggest. I sold the last bigger horse conch. Let's see. Hopefully you can see that. That's the front of the shirt. There you go. Did you see it? What is the largest shirt size available? I don't know. I never looked. Right now I have a large, a men's large, but that's the only one I currently have that I'm not wearing, that I don't have, that I haven't used. Bags. That is my newest version of the shirt. What is bags, Linda? Oh, Shell bags. That tote was pretty big. I can get you the exact info. Send me a message. They're really nice, though. This one is extra large, but I'm sure they have 2X, 3X, I would think. Stop and smell the rose murex. I know. I think the roses, period. It could be rose petal talons or rose murex. Handbags. It's a beach tote bag. That's what you're talking about, right? That you saw. I think, do we still have an emote of it? Maybe I took it down. I think I took it down. Because a lot of people were asking about it. Yeah, I took that one down. Thank you, Sandy. Hello, Judy Ann. We just went through the whole entire Shell inventory, everything that's for sale. Thank you for all the ice cream cones. Can you put the large lightning walk in my stuff? I'll buy it from you. The biggest chocolate one here? This one? How much is the beach tote? I have to price them out. The more I buy, like if we do an order and we all do it together, I can get a discount, but I really haven't even priced those out. I can't remember. They were like $70, $76 or something like that. But the more I buy, the bigger discount. So like even with the shirts too, until I get somebody to take care of all of this stuff for me, I'd rather just put like a whole order together, collect everybody's stuff, order it, and then ship it all out to you guys. If you guys really want those. Yes, that's the one you want, Renee. All right, that goes. Hey, Renee, look it goes right up here, right in Renee's box. This is all Renee's stuff here. She even got one of our large whole sand and shell bottles too here, and all these broken shells that are in the box. She's got some good stuff in there. How often do I spot sea glass? Not often. I don't see a lot of sea glass down here. I find more of it in Lee County over the years, but it's just not a lot down here in general. Makes you shell happy? All right, that's a good one. I'll give you one more look at it. It's got nice barnacles on it too. I loved this one. And that's currently the biggest one I have, so. What does the outside look like? Like outside my house? Here, Judy Ann, just marinate on those for a little bit. Really, and marinate on those. Look at all those treasures. I torture you? Kitten paws or cat's paws. I thought that was pretty good. We got to go through everything pretty well. I didn't take out all the shells. Some of the prime ones, I should probably actually show you this, actually, because these are some of the best shells I have. I'm surprised I don't sell more of these. Because these, these, look at these lace murex. You just don't find them like this. These are, look at the pink tip even on that one. But these are all in pristine condition. Look at some of them. They got the purple on the inside because they're just such beautiful specimens. These are all museum quality for the most part. And to find a lace murex that's in this kind of condition is not, you don't find them. You find them more like what's in here. You find them more like this. Right? You find them more like that. They're not as lacy. They're damaged. They're still not. I mean, these are still. People love these specific shells in this condition, but in comparison to this, just incredible. And then we have smaller ones too, and a lot of the pink tips. That's from after the hurricane. That's what they were eating apparently. Something that was pink. I don't know, but it's pretty cool. But those are my favorites. Well, one of my favorites. Definitely think I should sell more of those. And we have this many purple with white lips right now. Actually, we have about 10 more to add. We have quite a few of those. They even have the scoops. I know, right? I mean, seriously. Ruthie, these are just. I mean, look at that one right there, that with the purple. So great. They're in such great condition. So those are real treasures. I lost phone service. Back to load. Shelves. What's up? We do have quite a few for sale. They're stuffed in all sorts of places over here too. I didn't even show you guys the crabs or the carditas. I forgot. But these are all the carditas in here. We even have hinged ones. Moon eyes, the shark's eyes, moon snails. But here's like flame box crab and stone crab claws in this one. Judy's favorites, Junonia pieces. Judy, did you buy the alphabet cone from me that said love on it? I was trying to show people it in my hutch, and then I thought I sold it to somebody. They wanted to see it. I thought maybe you bought it. Oops, sorry. Little tiny crabs down in there. Whole crabs. Yes, you have it. That's right. Okay. That's why I couldn't find it. I did sell it. These are all pieces of crabs, leopard crabs, calico leopard crabs, or flame box crabs and blue crabs. Just pieces. These are my crab tops. So you've got flame box crab and calico crab in here as well, which I love the tops. I even have legs and claws. Right? So it's fun to put stuff like this in the sand and shell bottles. And jingles, yes. I got the oils, the yellow, the brown, the black, the gray, the white. Is Renata still in here? We got the buttercups. But here's the other crabs we have. These are whole crabs. We've got the calico crab. We've got 2 calico crabs, and then this little dude, he's awesome. Love the orange, me too. I'm obsessed with the orange. As you can tell, that's the one I collect the most. So yeah, so that's everything that I have available for sale right now. And then we'll be adding all of this as well, all these bags. And eventually ones, maybe just sell them as lots from those specific live streams like I intended originally. I just haven't got into those. So, let's see, we were live for an hour and 37 minutes. Jeez, we can really kill time in here doing this, can't we? 1,200 people, 1 new follower, 14 gifters, 34 diamonds. Boom. But we did get 3 gift subscriptions from our subscription fairy, so thank you so much, Linda. I'm going to try to head out tonight, is weather permitting, and get on the beach and see if I can find something. Just see what's going on the beach tonight. But that was our collection. If you missed any of it, I'm going to replay this on Rumble and YouTube. I'll probably post a teaser video on TikTok, so you can see everything that I have for sale. And you can also go to YouTube and in a little while, click the live tab and watch just the first few minutes of my live stream of the storm today. If you want to see behind the scenes look at how I live stream. So I showed everybody what it looks like on TikTok when I'm live streaming. Or I showed everybody on YouTube what it looks like when I'm on TikTok. I used to collect mussels with my dad. And I have a lot of horse mussels. Remember where I put them now? Oh, they're in here. So these are what we find here. These are horse mussels. And they have like a purple inside, like a purple iridescence. Shelby. But I encourage you to watch the live stream if you want to see this stuff in more detail. So thank you. Thank you for joining me. I'm sweating out here. Cotton t-shirt. It's not even that hot out right now, but it's definitely moist. So hopefully, Judy Ann, hopefully. You might have a package coming in the mail too soon. I'm going to check your mail. I'm going to check the mail, Judy Ann. Time for some air. Yeah, time for some air. Air conditioning. Thanks a lot, Susan. Hope you guys enjoyed, but there's everything that we have. So for those of you that were wondering certain shells to purchase or whatever, there it is. Remember, email button in my bio. Just click that. It'll send me a message, and we'll go from there. You can request my shell inventory and price list too, if you like. All right, see you guys. Have a good rest of your night. Take care. God bless. See you soon. Bye. Do the t-shirts come in tanks? As of right now, the only ones I've designed are just the short sleeve. I just have 2, or just short sleeve. I have 2 versions, but one is what I wear, and one would be what you guys would wear. I really like to partner with somebody and have them do everything and ship it directly. And you guys can, I'll link it on my website or have a pop-up shop type of thing and put it in the link tree. That's the ideal way. But until then, I can make shirts for us if people really want them. But I'd rather just do it in bulk orders so we can get the best price. You're welcome, Ruthie. But I can look into that. Like even Beth. Beth likes long sleeve shirts. Beth would love a long sleeve shirt. So, but stay tuned tonight. Maybe the beach will be interesting with all the rain we've had. We'll see. And I'm gonna head to the north end since the wind was coming from the south. So hopefully the north end has some special treasures and we don't get any lightning. As long as we don't get lightning, I'll be good. Did Shelby pass her stuff? Oh, I thought. Did you pass your stuff, Shelby? Are you good now? I hope so too, April. All right. Well, I'm out of here. Shelby will tell me next time. All right. See you guys soon. Thanks again. Take care. Bye.